Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of L2G Athletics Presents. I'm here today with Shawn, who is a aspiring triathlete. Shawn, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much, David, for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, tell us a little bit about how your journey to triathlon and how coronavirus has affected your journey at this point.
Sure. So my journey really started about 3 years ago when I was living in Japan. I was 40 pounds heavier than I am today. And I went into multiple stores trying to find clothes to wear to work. And I found that they don't make clothes for guys who are 225 pounds. So it really took me that moment to realize, I'm just not healthy. I want to make a change in my life. I got to do this. So I started running over there in Japan for a year. I came back home. And unfortunately, my father passed away, and he was 375 pounds, give or take. And I made a decision right then and there. I want to be there for the future, for my kids, my grandkids, and my uncles all rallied around me, and they got me into triathlons. So I was honestly deathly afraid of the water. I could not swim, so I needed to make that transition. And that's really where I made my big decision that triathlons are for me. And I've done a couple of sprints now, and I was training for a half Ironman 70.3 down in Puerto Rico that unfortunately was canceled due to the coronavirus. But right now, just happy to be healthy, staying safe, and still trying to get some training in as well.
Well, glad you're still getting some training in. We're sorry to hear about the coronavirus affecting your half. That seems tough. In terms of your goals and your weight loss, you said you were looking to lose weight, and endurance sports is what you turned to. What appealed to you about endurance sports as opposed to I'm going to go hit the gym or something like that? Why endurance sports?
Sure. So I used to hit the gym pretty hard. I played college lacrosse, but that was putting on pounds that I didn't like. And honestly, I wanted to do something that not only helped me physically, but helped me mentally and, quite honestly, spiritually at the same time. So for me, going for a run that is very challenging for me in the beginning, I couldn't even run a mile. And now if it's not a 5-mile run, it doesn't count. So having that ladder of tiers to really see goals and passing all of my goals was something that really helped me mentally keep pushing forward. Always gave me a new thing to strive for. Plus the challenge of getting in a pool where I am afraid of water, especially the open water. So having those challenges really led me to the endurance side.
From what somebody who's aspiring to do his first sprint, whenever this is all done, sprint triathlon, there's a community around it, and the support that people have. They don't what I've noticed is people don't care where you're starting from. They just applaud the effort. And that's what's really cool about it, is everybody's in there supporting everyone.
100%. And I was in the gym, especially playing college lacrosse. It was always, oh, what did you bench? Oh, you're not benching 225 for 20 times? Whereas in a triathlon, if you see someone just at the start line, you're like, hey, good luck today. Really happy to see you out here. And then at the finish line, you think that we are all one big family, and that's what I really love about it, because it's a competition with yourself, and we're all there trying to reach the finish line. And for you, that might be a sprint triathlon in 5 hours. For someone much better than me, it could be an Ironman in under 3.5 hours or whatever. So everyone has their own race they're running and competing at, but we're all in it together, and that's something that you don't get with other sports or other exercise activities.
Now, let me ask you, during the time of COVID-19 and social distancing, how is it that you're able to stay fit? What are you doing to keep active and keep moving?
Great question. The social distancing part is really tough because we have here in Philadelphia, we have the Fairmount Running Club that I'm the vice president of. And we have a really solid group that we love to run together. Every Tuesday at the Rocky Steps, if you're familiar with the movie, we do the Rocky Steps. Every Wednesday is a 5-mile run. Saturday mornings, we'll do a long run together. and all of a sudden, boom, that's gone. So what we've done is we've created a support system online where we are doing goals each week. This week, as a club, we're trying to get 500 miles of running for the whole club. And we also are doing it as a fundraiser to raise a couple dollars for local charities as well. Right now, it's Give and Go Athletics. So we're trying to make it a positive thing. Personally, I am very concerned about COVID-19, so I run wearing a mask, and I'll also run at weird times. So I will not run from 5 to 7 p.m. when everyone's out there. I personally love seeing the weather forecast of rainy, cold, and windy, because it means most people aren't going to be out there, so I can get out there. I've also started doing some yoga. I have a yoga mat in here just to stay loose and limber, anything to keep the body moving. And fortunately enough, one of my uncles actually gave me a trainer for my bike, so I could put on a movie and ride my bike. And then personally, my thing is if I don't have at least 1 hour of physical activity, I'm not allowed to have a beer at night. And I don't know about you, I personally enjoy a beer at night. So it really motivates me to make sure that I am staying on top.
Right on. Yeah, no, you got to get that beer. And if that's an hour of workout, got to get it. Well, Shawn, thank you so much for the insight into how you're staying active and into how this has all affected your journey towards fitness and how it's been a whole story for you. I think it's a really interesting story. I think it's an inspiring story that a lot of people can take away from. So thank you so much for your time, Shawn, and look forward to talking to you in the future.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Dave. L2G, love what you guys are doing. Let's get more people. Doesn't matter what shape, size you are. Get out there, get active, give it your best go. The triathlon community, we are a family. So just give it your best effort. Stay safe, everyone.